Hey guys, we're going to do a couple examples here on what I'm calling relative probability. So we're still using the same probability skills that we have. It's just that we're going to apply some language to them. So if we look closely here at this scale, it's broken into a couple different parts. Basically we broke it into eighths here. Down here underneath the half, we call that unlikely, and above the half we call it likely. But I wanted to actually break that down a little bit more. So the 1/8 over here, we're going to call that highly unlikely. The quarter, we're going to keep at just unlikely. And then the 3/8 is going to be somewhat unlikely. The half here, that's our even chance, or 50-50. Moving over to the likely side, 5/8 is going to be considered somewhat likely. Somewhat likely. 3/4 is going to be likely, and 7/8 is going to be highly likely. And just to help give us a little bit of context with that, I did put some percents here. So 13% for 1/8, 25%, 38% for 3/8, 50% for a half, 63% for 5/8, 75% for 3/4, 88% for 7/8. And then over here we have 100% or certain, and down here we have 0% or impossible. Okay, so we're going to use those percents in that scale to help us with a couple example problems. For number 6, it's asking us for the probability that the spinner lands on a section labeled 4. Well, we've got one section labeled 4 out of 8. So that is a 1 in 8 chance. That's going to be the first way we form our answer. The second way is going to be as a percent, which is 12.5%. We'll just round up to 13. And then the third way is going to be to actually classify it. And if we look back up here on our number line, 13% or 1/8, that's actually what we're calling highly unlikely. So if there's a 13% chance of something, we're going to call that highly unlikely. All right. Looking over here at number 9, we'll skip a couple here. It says, what are the chances of the spinner landing on a section labeled 8? Okay, well, if we look at this spinner, there's no section labeled 8 here. So there is a 0 out of 8 chance, a 0% chance, or it is not possible. Okay, so again, just kind of relative probability, using words to describe how likely it is that something happens.